It might choke Artie, but it ain't gonna choke Steiny.
Welcome back to the kitchen. This is Crockpot Meals for Real Men, Episode 2. He-Man Chili. This is the official chili of the He-Man Woman Haters Club.
Say, let's start a club right now. The He-Man Woman Haters.
This is another one of those dishes that I came up with when I was a young sailor. In fact, this was after I left Midway. I was stationed at Comotion Sislant in Norfolk, Virginia. That stands for Commander Oceanographic Systems Atlantic, by the way. And I was still single, still young, so I still tried to come up with simple, easy to make recipes, and that's what this is. Now, I'm not big on hot stuff. Anything beyond, say, jalapeno or Texas Pete hotness is about as hot as I want to get. So this is a mild chili. It's a meaty, mild chili. But the good thing about this chili is that it's a good base chili. So you'll be able to add pretty much whatever you want to it to make it the way you want it. But this is it's a simple recipe. And it has a secret ingredient, which I'm not going to reveal until it's time to add the secret ingredient. I want to build the suspense. Alright, here's what you're going to need. You're going to need your crock pot. You're going to need a pound of ground chuck. Okay, I have in the past used ground turkey. Nah, this is chili. It needs to be beef. You'll need a small can of tomato paste. The brand doesn't matter. This is a store brand, works just fine. You'll need a can of tomato soup. Okay. You'll need a can of beans. Now I use light red kidney beans, and sometimes I use dark red kidney beans. Doesn't really matter. Kidney bean's a kidney bean. Whatever's on sale. This happens to be light red kidney beans. Okay. And a can of whole kernel corn. And you'll also need an envelope of chili seasoning. Once again, the brand doesn't really matter. I always use the ones that are marked either original or mild. Okay, so like I said, this is a mild chili, so anybody can eat it, and if you want to add more heat to it, you can always add more heat to your liking. There's one other ingredient, secret ingredient, but like I said, you're going to have to wait to find out what that one is. You'll also need a pot to brown your beef in. And that's what we're going to do now. And as soon as I got the meat browned, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. The meat has been browned and drained, and all the cans have been opened. You want to drain the beans and drain the corn. And we'll start by putting the beef into the crock pot. Okay, next we'll add in the beans. Let's see. Then we add in the tomato soup. Trying to get as much of it out of the can and into the pot as you can. And give that a mix. With all the bulky ingredients like the corn and the beans and like that, it helps to kind of mix it along and along to get it as thoroughly mixed up as you can. Okay, next thing we want is the tomato paste. And once again, you want to try to get as much of that out of the can as you can. Remember, it's tomato paste, not tomato sauce. Tomato paste. Alright. Then the next thing is dump in the corn. And give it a little mix. Then we'll take our envelope of chili seasoning and just kind of spread it out in here. Okay. Now all we need is the secret ingredient. The secret ingredient that makes this, I think, special, really gives it a good different kind of flavor, and that is beer. Okay, now you can use any kind of beer you want to. I prefer to use a good dark beer, preferably imported German. This particular one is a Warsteiner, I think it is. As you can see, it's pretty dark, but it's not as dark as a stout. But you can use whatever you want to. I just find that I don't drink beer very often. When I do, I like to drink the good stuff, which is the imported German dark beers. So I usually that's what I usually get to use in my chili recipe. So, you're going to need 1 bottle of the beer of your choice. Sometimes you put in the whole bottle. Sometimes, most of the time, I'll generally leave enough for about a swallow after I'm done. But you want to go ahead, take the beer, slowly pour it in, because you don't want it to foam up too much. Kind of pour it over the seasoning powder and start to mix it up. Okay, now pour the rest in. What's going to happen is that the alcohol in the beer is going to cook off, and it'll leave the flavor of the beer blended in with all the other flavors. So we take and give it a good mix. And that's kind of what it looks like when you get done mixing it. And then, pretty much like the Midway hash, you just put it on high. Generally takes about 3 hours or so for it to cook on high. So once you get it started, we'll be back in about an hour, hour and a half to give it a good stir, and we'll see you then. Alright, well, it's been about an hour and a half, so it's time to stir the pot, which is something that those of you on the Survivalist forum that are watching this know that I'm especially good at. Alright, it's coming along quite nicely. Yep. How's it smell, John?
Smells very good. I'm ready for a bowl.
Not yet. Stir it. Cover it. Wait about another hour to an hour and a half, and it should be done then. So we'll be back when it's done. Alright, well, it's been another hour or so, and looks like it's about done. Just need to take the lid off. Stir it up good. It's looking good, smelling good. And so let you take a look at it there. I don't know if you can see it that well, but that's what she looks like when she's done. Alright, well, let me dip some out here so that our official guinea pig can taste it. And we'll get an opinion from him. Okay, get some of the good stuff in there. And that'll be enough to taste. Alright. Come on around, guinea pig.
All right. Looks good. Right tasty. Very good. You outdone yourself again.
Chili fit for He-Man, huh?
There you go. Exactly.
Alright, well that's He-Man chili. Like I said, it's good as is. You can use it as a base. Add whatever else you want to it to your own taste. My wife likes to eat it with the crackers, you know, crumble up in it. Usually when I serve it to guests, I'll have some bowls with some chopped onions, some shredded cheese, and have the hot sauce out, you know, a few things like that, some diced tomatoes and all. If that's what you want to add to it, that's fine. But like I said, it's pretty darn good as it is. You know, I've been eating it this way for 30 years or so. So that's it for this episode for the He-Man Chili. I hope you enjoy it. Next episode, we'll be doing Slum Gully. Till then, bon appetit.
I go take my siesta now.